Hello everyone, I am Shilpa Sharma, lecturer HR Department, CIMAGE College. In this video, I will talk about the two-way communication that exists in management. As we all know that management has come a long way from old school of thoughts to new school of thoughts. And one of the major things that helped it evolve was the concept of two-way communication. Now, what is this two-way communication? This is one of the most important things in the organization in today's business. Two-way communication is when the sender sends a message and the receiver is expected for a feedback, or the receiver can send his or her feedback along with suggestions. It means that the management has become a two-way traffic when we talk about two-way communication. Now this two-way communication, it is just play-by-play situation wherein the sender is expected for clarification and the receiver's morale is also high because he can react onto the message. But two-way communication comes with its own set of hindrances also. Not everywhere it is applicable to apply, or the relevance of it is not everywhere seen in the organizations also. Now, first let's discuss the benefits of two-way communication. Or rather, we will start with the examples. What is a two-way communication? Say for example, the manager is seeking clarification on the message that he sent, which was like a guidance to the subordinates. Now the manager is seeking clarification on that message whether he or she understood or not. Another example could be that maybe in organization while policy making, since people who work on ground levels know to the core of the problems, their feedbacks are invited for decision making. This is again an example of two-way communication. But there are also circumstances where two-way communication is not required or the whole importance gets lost. For example, when any policy or when any instruction, for example, the HR manager of an organization is giving any instruction regarding the holiday, any holiday which is going to be declared in the organization. In that case, there is no need for two-way communication. Why I am telling you the importance, the relevance and places where it is not relevant, because two-way communication does not come easy. Though it comes with its own set of problems, own set of advantages, it also comes with its own set of problems. The two major problems that we encounter while seeing or studying two-way communication is, one is polarization. Now, just as the literal meaning of polarization is poles apart, two people who are having completely different set of opinions, their disagreement could become even fierce when they are into the communication thing. They could have completely those ideas or those notions or those opinions which are poles apart. So in that case, the very purpose of a two-way communication is not served. In other case, we also see the problem of cognitive dissonance. Now, what is cognitive dissonance? We do it very often. What is that? In cognitive dissonance, what happens is that you're having communication with somebody, but as soon as you realize that you can lose an argument and that can threaten or that could put you in a situation which is embarrassing, you tend to drop rationality, you tend to drop logic, and you come out with something which is irrational. Something which will do nothing but justify your own opinion. We all know that story, the fox and the sour grapes. You remember that story? In which there was a fox who consciously tried to get those grapes, but in the end, when the fox realized that the grapes could never be had at any cost, the fox placated itself by saying that those grapes are sour, which means they are not going to do any good to me. They are not useful to me. They are not beneficial to me. This is the same with human nature also. As soon as we realize that our opinions are going to be beaten by the one with whom we are having a two-way communication, we tend to drop the logic. We tend to drop rationality in that conversation. And we adapt all those defense mechanisms which would help us win the argument. So this is again a problem when we have a two-way communication. I will continue this series of communication for this week. Thank you.